This is MacVoices TV. MacVoices TV is brought to you by Drobo. Hard drives fill up and wear out. A single hard drive failure can lose your data. Not with Drobo. Drobo provides the best data storage experience ever. For tips on using Drobo in your home or office, visit drobo.com/tips and facts. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner, and this is MacVoices TV at Macworld 2011 in San Francisco. We're in the show floor in the Nuance booth talking to Peter Mahoney about Dictate. Peter, welcome to MacVoices TV.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So, it's you guys are the 500-pound dragon in the room.
Right.
For a long time, we looked over on the PC side and we saw what you were doing over there, and we're a little jealous. We had some speech recognition on this side, and they did a good job, but you were always the one that everybody wanted. Now you're on the Mac side.
Yeah, we've been watching the market for a long time, obviously, and then just a year ago today, we acquired a company called MacSpeech that actually had used the Dragon technology and built the Dragon technology into a Mac application. So we already were in a way there, but it didn't really have the full support of Nuance and the Dragon brand behind it. So we've done that. We since last year have released a new version called Dragon Dictate 2.0. It now carries the Dragon brand, added a whole bunch of great new features, and we've seen just fantastic response from the marketplace. People have loved it so far.
We're always talking about the evolution of our interfaces with our Macs. You know, right now the big hot thing on the portable devices is touch. Voice always seems to be kind of controversial. You know, some people love it, some people are not quite sure. The classic example of, I really don't want everyone in my office talking to their computers all the time. How do you all address that, and how do you see Dictate fitting in with a business environment as well as all the other environments you'd like to put it in?
That's a great point. We view that voice is a key part, but not the only part, of the way that people should interact with their computers, their mobile phones, information systems. It's a method of doing it. There are times and places to use voice. There are times where it's less effective. We have many people using voice in a busy office environment, and if you think about it, you're on the phone a lot, and it's not really that distracting. You don't have to shout these days. You can speak in a fairly quiet tone, and we have many people in even crowded office environments. In fact, we're giving demos over here on the trade show floor, and it works great. So we don't see that as a big issue, and at the same time, we do believe that there's a time and place for all these kinds of interfaces, and mixing them and getting them to work together in a way that's most compelling for the user is something that we focus on.
Before we talk about Dictate, I want to make sure we mention your iPhone app, which is free and which gives people a little taste of just how good your algorithms are in recognizing speech, recognizing difficult words too.
Yeah, it's the iPhone application has been very popular. It's in the App Store Hall of Fame now, so we're very pleased with that. And it's been downloaded by millions of people. And it's, as you said, a great way for people to get their first experience with speech recognition. There's also another great application called Dragon Search, by the way, that many people don't know about, that allows you to completely search lots of different sites by voice. And the combination of these things is really a great way for us to do exactly that. Introduce people to speech and introduce people to the Dragon brand so that when they're ready to start talking to their Mac instead of talking to just their iPhone, then they'll think of us. That's the whole theory behind it.
Plenty of us talk to our computers, Peter, but I'm not sure that you want us to have them listen to what we say at times.
That's right. Sometimes well, actually, one of the things we added with Dictate 2.0 is it can now talk back to you, and it leverages some of the text-to-speech capability built in the Mac, and we use that for proofreading, which is actually a great thing. So if you are dictating an article, as an example, you can have your Mac speak it back to you, so you can make sure that it's exactly what you meant without even have to look and read at it. So it's a great method for doing that. But so yes, you can now have a full conversation with your Mac.
Okay, I'm not going to go where I'm thinking. Tell us about some of the big features, the big new features in Dictate, and really what we can do. Is this just a dictation software where I'm composing documents, or do we have a situation here where we have some command and control over our Macs, over Mac functions?
Well, Dragon Dictate 2.0 allows you to completely control your Mac with your voice, as well as dictating documents, emails, or anytime you want to create text. You can navigate web pages, launch applications, really anything you can do with your keyboard and mouse, you can do with your voice. With Dragon Dictate 2.0, we added a number of key features. Probably the one that people are most excited about is we've integrated the latest and greatest core speech algorithm from Dragon 11 on the Windows side. So it's now at par with the latest technology, so you get great accuracy and great performance. We added complete hands-free control, so you can now move your mouse around with your voice using a mouse grid command. You can have multiple microphones associated with a single profile, so if you have a wireless headset and a wired headset, you can use them both and they both get the benefit of your profile training. As I mentioned, it can read back to you. And one thing a lot of people really like is we've really synchronized the command set between the Windows product and the Mac product because, of course, many people in the Mac world know that there are lots of converts coming over from the Windows world every day. So there are lots of Dragon Naturally Speaking, the Windows products, lots of people who bought that product who either now have a Mac in addition or are moving over to a Mac, so they like the ability to use the same kinds of commands that they used in the Windows world because they're comfortable with it, and it's a great way to ease their transition to a new platform.
Now, you mentioned headphones, and that's always a big question. Do I have to have a headphone to use this, or an earpiece, or an external mic, or is it something where I can theoretically walk into my office and say, good morning Macintosh, and it'll start to do something?
Right, so we actually do support the built-in microphones in the MacBooks in this version, in version 2.0, because the quality's gotten that good. You do need a quiet environment. As you might imagine, the microphones are sort of tuned out to listen to any kind of noise out there versus a headset microphone. We do ship a headset microphone, a really nice high-quality USB headset microphone with every copy of Dragon Dictate. So you have everything you need right in a single package. But these days you can use the product hands-free, although again, you'd want to do that in a quiet environment. If you're in your home office or in your office with a closed door, if you're in sort of a busy office environment or in a train station or in a trade show environment, you may want to use a headset instead of that built-in mic.
Pricing for Dictate and upgrades.
So Dictate is available for, you can upgrade if you had an earlier version of Dictate for $49. The full product is available for $199. There's a show special today for $129.99, so we're, for all the people who are actually here, they got a great deal on it, and that's the deal.
Great. And for those who are not here, where do they go to learn more and maybe order a copy?
Best place to go is nuance.com.
Perfect. Peter, thank you very much for the time. It's great to see you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Folks, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices TV in San Francisco at Macworld 2011. We'll be back with more from the show floor soon. Thanks for watching. MacVoices TV is part of the MacVoices Group and a member of Mac Level 10.